Good morning. It's Sunday. Look at my fupa. Sunday, 23 August, 93rd day on trail. It's about 6:40. Been on trail for about 10 minutes. Leaving Ori campsite. Used to be a shelter, but the shelter burned down in 2011, so now it's just a campsite. Goal for today is not sure. We were looking at a beaver something. Give me a second. Yeah, Beaver Brook shelter. What we were looking at. It was just a 16-mile day. Playing it like that for two reasons: combination of a shelter and campsite availability, as well as today will be the first 4,000 footer that we climb, Mount Musalaki. It's like 4,800 and some feet, I believe. That'll be a good day. But this morning we were looking if we can, depending on how the day goes, once we get to Beaver Brook shelter, we may evaluate how we feel in time distance. But if we can make it down 17 miles, so just basically just another 2.5 miles or so, 2 miles down to Kinsman's Knotch, we can go ahead and get into the same town that we were going to go into tomorrow for resupply. So we've decided to go ahead and just do the day as planned. And once we get to the shelter, if time distance supports getting down to Kingsman's Notch, and if it's worth it to go ahead and go into town tonight to get our resupply done, we may do that. It's just always a gamble going in later in the afternoon to get everything done: laundry, shower, eating, resupply, and still getting out at a decent hour the next day, or get in the evening and not do much of anything, resupply in the morning, and then get a later start and shorter day the following day. So we'll see. We've got a first point of interest this morning is another beaver pond, about 1.9 miles, I believe, down trail. So if something pops up between here and there, I'll jump on to share with you guys, as always. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys down trail. Approaching the beaver pond. Yep, that looks nasty. No budding bugs. I saw a majestic crone and a dragonflies. Maybe you see your beaver. Sit down, joy. Yeah, it's peaceful here, quiet. Good find. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't see any bugs. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. Definitely murky, muddy. I don't even see a beaver home. But yeah, it's kind of interesting use there of the bark. But okay, we're gonna keep going down trail. I don't know. Maybe we'll get another view of the pond from a different angle or something down here. We'll see. I'll see you down trail. And I'll check the next point of interest and jump on, let you know what that's going to be. The next point of interest is just labeled a view, about 3.5 miles down trail. It's about halfway down the next mountain, which is Mount Mist, that we'll be climbing. So we'll summit Mount Mist. If there's a view up there, I'll capture that for you. If not, coming down that mountain's a documented view. It's Mount Mist. So we'll see you somewhere between here and there. This is the summit of Mount Mist. No view. The view is another 0.4 miles down trail. I just figured I would, since we were at the summit, capture the surroundings since I didn't get any video on the trip up. Yeah, there was nothing significant or extreme on the climb up, so I didn't think it was worth capturing anything. There were some steep spots, but nothing I haven't already shown you on other mountains or hills. I don't even know if this is a mountain. It's called Mount Mist, MT Mist. So I don't know if there's some kind of play on words with the abbreviation between MT, MTN, or Mount spelled out, or Mountain spelled out. Who knows? But okay, I'm gonna head down trail to get to the view, and I'll jump on there to share that view with you guys. So I just passed the view. I guess I didn't think it was the documented view, but I didn't check gut hooks until after I'd passed it. I got a picture. That's it. I didn't even get any video because there was a guy stopped by our campsite last night asking where the shelter was. He wasn't impressed when we told him it burnt down in 2011. But anyways, he also asked if either of us had a spare protein bar. I felt like being a smart ass, but I went ahead and I just gave him one of the protein bars I had in my snack bag. So he took the protein bar, thanked us, and carried on. He is a NOBO. We didn't get his name, but after he left, we kind of put pieces together and assumed either A, he was out of food and or doesn't have a tent or a hammock or anything, any sleeping things with him, since he was specifically looking for the shelter, and just disappeared because if he was NOBO, the next shelter was 13 miles down trail, and then the last shelter we passed was like another 5 miles backtracking. So it was interesting when I came upon this view this morning that I just left. He was cowboy camping there, meaning he basically just laid down and slept. So he made it another almost 5 miles last night from where he left our camp site, and just found a place to lay down. He still had his backpack on with the rain cover and everything. So that's gonna be an interesting cat. See that he's NOBO. I'm not sure the mileage he's pushing. First time we've seen him, so we're not sure where he came from yesterday. Like I said, we didn't pass him at all, and we did. Right at 20 miles, just under 20 miles, I think. So we'll see. But, yeah. Looking, there was a pond, was going to be the next point of interest, but it's actually a blue blaze, so I don't think I'm going to take that. With Mount Musalaki, our first 4,000 coming up today, I'll save the blue blazes. Now there is a 0.2 blue blaze to the southern summit of Musalaki before we get to what's documented as the summit. So I may take that. If I catch up the pace, I'll see what his thoughts are. But I guess it's going to be dependent on if we want to try to push it into town or not. If I want to add that extra time, and I guess I'll see how time distance goes to actually get to that blue blaze, because I think that blue blaze looked like it was about a mile from the actual documented summit. So we'll see. But yeah, so since there are no views or points of interest, I'll just jump on and share other sites that catch my attention. So I will see you guys down trail somewhere. Going back and forth. There's a lot of walking boards here for some reason, but they're in extreme disrepair. And it figures as soon as I start recording, there's probably done with the walking boards. But yeah, that's what I wanted to capture, just how screwed up and disrepair they were. I mean, most of them, one of the boards was gone, big nails sticking out. The other ones were broken, cracked in half. But, okay, I'll see you guys down trail. Sunday, 23 August, 0940, and we just crossed the 400 miles remaining mark. Yeah, yeah, we should pass the 1,800 mile mark as well today. That's going to be either at the summit or just past the summit of Mount Musalaki. So, yep, I'll see you down trail. This is one of your standard downhills before you go into a town or hit a town. We're not going into this town, but Glencliff, New Hampshire is the town at the bottom of this hill. So, yep, it's always like this going into a town for some reason, always up and down. The great thing about this town is the up coming out of it is actually going to be the Mount Musalak. So this will definitely be the most extreme up we've had coming out of a town since we started our journey. So, yep, I will see you at the bottom of this hill, and I'll probably jump on and mark time or something before we start the ascent up Mount Musalani. We'll see you down trail. Here we go. We're about to start our ascent of Mount Musalaki. It's about 5.7 miles to the summit. That's if we don't do the Blue Blaze to the southern summit as well, which is another 0.2 according to Gut Hooks. So 5.7 miles, 3,800, and I think it was 27 feet. So we'll just say 3,800, 3,800 feet with a 13 degree grade incline. I didn't see if we lost elevation or not, but yeah. So it looks like we get to start with a river crossing and do hopefully not get our shoes wet. Let's see if I'm stupid enough to do this with my camera. Let's see. So my shoes are actually pretty much dry from yesterday's rain for the most part. My socks still feel a little wet. Let's see. Let's see if I can keep them that way. Yeah, that's sketchy. Oh, okay. That's what I'm talking about, gentlemen. Wasn't much. I mean, it's a little bitty one. Kind of nice looking. But at least we got across wet or dry. So like I said, it's, let me try to get a picture of that. Yeah. So I said approximately 10:10. So we will see 5.7 miles, we go 6 miles. 3 hours would be normal, but this is going up a mountain. So yeah, I have no idea. Let's I'm gonna shoot for 4 hours. So 2 o'clock, 14:10 is what we'll shoot for, and yeah, we'll see if we make it. I'm sure I'll see you along the way up. kind of 2099, 2000, 1999, 1999, 1925, 1999, 1913, 1987. I don't know what kind of cemetery this is. State of New Hampshire, cut from glacial boulder, donated. No idea. So we basically, looks like we're just now getting to the start of the mountain. It's 3.9 miles. It's 10:50. So we'll start the timer now. The trail becomes a spring or a stream, or a stream goes right down the middle of the trail. I don't know, maybe it's short-lived. Maybe that's a spring there. Maybe there's a couple of springs, maybe. Yep. Must be more. We're still, the trail is still a stream. It's kind of awesome. Yeah, that may have been it. Looks like we're maybe one more there. Starting to, drying up again. Here's another one. And another one. All this undocumented water. Skyhook says it's 0.2. The sign says it's a 0.1 blue blaze to the southern peak of Woodstock. So we'll see you out there for the view. Still on our way down the blue blaze. I just turned around and saw that. I capture it. I'll catch you guys at the top here. It may not be much further, but we're about there, ladies and gentlemen. This is it's not like there's other people up here. We're almost to the summit of the southern peak. I guess that's the trail there. Southern peak of Mount Woodstock. Definitely some other people up here. This is the southern tip, Mount Woodstock for sure. This is absolutely gorgeous. North summit of Mount Woodstock. Absolutely gorgeous. Another hawk. Mountains. Definitely. There's like 3 hawks flying around out there. I forgot to mark time, but we got to the northern summit of Mount Woodstock at about 14:15, 14:20, somewhere around there. And that was including a 0.2 side blue blaze to the southern peak and back, and we spent some time up there as well. So yeah, that was our time to get up. So we're gonna go down here and cross our 18,000 mile mark, but I'll jump on and share that. But look at this view. We're gonna go walk down all these little rock stacks, whatever they're for. summit of Mount Moosilauke. We've got about 2.8 miles to get to a notch. I forget the name of the notch. Kinsman notch. So that'll get us, looks like we're gonna go ahead and go down. We were gonna stay at a shelter, but we may go ahead and push it. It's like just like an extra mile or something to Kinsman Notch to stay in Woodstock. I think it was Woodstock. I don't know what's up with my memory right now. Yep, it's Woodstock. I'm not losing my mind. So that's where everything says to stay. We'll figure it out. Yeah, if we go there, we may end up getting a shuttle over to Lyle, which has a full-service outfitter according to Gut Hooks. So we need new shoes and some other things. So we'll see. I'll see you down trail. And just for the record, we passed 1,800 miles. However, there was no sign. If there was, we didn't see it. We were at 1,799.8 on top of Mount Moosilauke. And yeah, we looked all the way down. I stopped looking probably at 1,800.5. So if it wasn't there, we either missed it or it just doesn't exist. So, but yeah, we did cross 1,800 miles today at I forget the time. It was near, I'll have to look. Whatever time I announced. Yeah, whatever, I forget. But 23 August, we passed 1,800 miles. Started the journey on 23 May. So yeah, less than 400 miles to go. We passed that earlier today. So, okay, and that's all I've got. Looks like our downhill is actually going to start. They said this is good, probably for the next mile, and then it goes straight down once we hit the shelter. Everything from the shelter down to the notch is supposedly straight down. So I'll try to catch some footage of it, but if it's straight down, I won't record much. I don't hurt myself. I'll see you down trail. A storm must have come through. We got a bunch of trees just leaning over. Someone's been up here to clear the path though, so it's not too recent. Yeah, we're still coming down from Mount Moosilauke. We're like 0.5 miles from the shelter. Like I said, we're gonna go on down to the notch and head into town. That's what it looks like. We may reevaluate once we get to the shelter, but I doubt it at this point. This is the trail down. It's gonna be this shelter there, turn off. And then this is pretty much what we could expect for the next mile and a half going down to the notch. That's not a waterfall, ladies and gentlemen. That's the actual trail. This is more of it. This is yeah, like I said, the last mile and a half. This is what we expect to see. Pretty much straight down. We've got a shuttle lined up, so we got to hurry up and get down this thing without killing ourselves. And then we also got the last room at N32. So things are lining up. We'll have to figure out our resupply and we were going to try to go to an outfitter, but that's over in Lincoln, so we're not going to get there tonight. We'll look at it maybe tomorrow morning, but we're going to try to get a hold of them and see if they actually sell what we need. We'll see you down trail. Those are some falls. I think it's a river running down the side of the trail now. We are about 0.4 miles now from some kind of waterfall. I think it was Beaver something Falls or something. Unfortunately, we're under a time crunch, so my pictures and videos are being limited based off needing to get down this thing as safely as we can in time for our shuttle. But hopefully the waterfall was right on trail. I didn't look, so hopefully I can get at least a couple of pictures and some video of it. We'll see. So little footage of some of it going down trail. Yeah, I can't. It's as good a view as I can get right now. Again, showing the descent. This descent's absolutely freaking crazy. But welcome to the whites, I guess. It's definitely been humbling experience today. The first 4,000 footer. I guess we would have been done for the day if we'd stuck with our plan, but it is what it is. So we'll do, I think it's 17 today. You see that or not? It may not be worth it. Yeah, so it was either going to be 17 today or 17 tomorrow. And we actually have two 4,000 footers tomorrow. Now the second one is not a full 4,000. It's almost the same thing we did today, except for the southern peak today was not, it was a blue blaze. So for some reason it didn't count as a 4,000 footer. Tomorrow there's the same thing, a northern and a southern peak, but they're both actually part of the AT. Therefore, they're both listed as 4,000 footers, even though there's not that much distance or elevation change going from one peak to another. So looks like we do go down some from one peak and then go back up for the other, but it's not like a two full 4,000 peak mountains. So okay, that's I'm gonna jump back off here and well, maybe let me see if there's any view of the water here. Yeah, not much. I'm gonna bust my ass though. I'm gonna get off. I'll try to get you guys some footage of the waterfall when we get there. There it is, kind of cascading down the mountain. Okay, I just can't resist. So that's it, just coming down. The trail. So the trail goes this way. So okay, that's it. I'll catch you down trail. I just had a nice view and it was safe. Isn't that awesome? I don't know if this is the actual where we're supposed to be looking at these falls, but it's definitely a spot. So this is people said vertical, they meant vertical on this descent. Luckily they've got wooden blocks somehow mounted into the side here. Problem is they're still wet from the rain yesterday, so it's still dangerous as hell. Yeah, look at this. Literally straight descent. Well, actually it's not straight, but vertical enough to make you uneasy. Yeah. Let me turn around here. Yeah, crazy. Crazy. Here's more of the waterfall as we come down the trail here. I still don't think this is where we're supposed to be viewing. We got 0.1 before we get to where we're supposed to be viewing the waterfalls. That was another view off the side of the trail I wanted to jump on since it stepped off the rocks. And we'll see down there. This is where we're supposed to be viewing the falls from. This is absolutely gorgeous. Imagine if it was actually rainy season. Blowing heavy. There's some day hikers down here, so I'll stop early. Absolutely beautiful. Another view of the waterfall.